Hey, hey guys, welcome to JPlays. I'm Iceman. This is my playthrough of the System Shock 2 25th Anniversary Remaster Edition by Night Dive Studios. The original game was developed by Looking Glass Studios and Irrational Games. In the previous video, we went through the body of the many, seeing as many as the worst part of the game, like the most completely different in form and gameplay kind of aspect that there is to this game. I totally agree with that. I don't hate it in the same way that many people do, but I totally can respect those people's opinions and I can see where they're coming from. I personally don't mind it. I would definitely say it's not as good as the rest of the game though. So we're now up to the final section, which is the Where Am I stage. Now this will be very quick. There's not a lot to it. Especially if you know what you're doing, it's very quick. So I already got hacking at max. I don't need research anymore. I don't need modify. Literally the only thing that could be of use to me is that endurance. If I had 2 more points, maybe agility.
Hi there. Please make your selection. Please make your selection. Hi there. Please make your selection.
Reinitialized.
Yeah, you showed it at the moment. He's just using the FTL drive to reshape reality. Here we have the one time you kind of go into cyberspace. Okay.
You are not alone here. Shodan has spawned her own versions of the Von Braun's horrors. Remember, they are virtual. They are not real. Do not assume anything about their strengths or weaknesses.
So be it. Yeah, cyberspace was the one weakness with this game, in my opinion.
You travel within the glory of my memories. I can feel your fear as you tread the endless expanse of my mind.
Make yourself comfortable. Before long, I will decorate my home with your carcass.
Interesting. Not that the camera does anything, but... I remember when I played through this the first time, getting to see like this stage from the original System Shock all done in fancy new age graphics. It's very impressive. It made me really want to see a remake of that, and now we've got to have that. I'm not a big fan personally of the remake. There are things in it certainly that are done well. Obviously graphically it's better. But there's a lot that's not that great. I personally would always replay the original version any day of the week. Very accurate, those little bastards. Interesting.
You are near the seat of Shodan's power. You will probably not be able to defeat her, but there is no choice. Remember to focus on your strengths. She will be vulnerable to your weaponry and your psionic powers. I've been able to introduce some assistance in the form of virtual terminals that you can hack into. They should help you defeat the monster.
There's very slight differences in this one. Little extra displays and things. Added functionality. Not like a big deal, like just something that would have taken someone a very brief amount of time to implement. Actual cameras now. I don't remember there being cameras before. Just a minor thing. Ooh.
You must understand the stakes here. If Shodan is left to continue, her reality will completely assimilate ours. Space will become cyberspace, and Shodan's whims will become reality.
Now, considering that Delacroix is already dead, and she was dead before you came here, how did she place herself into Shodan's mind? That is the question.
You are no longer welcome here, nuisance. Why do you stay? When you sense my displeasure, I have suffered your company long enough. It is time for our dance to end.
Yes, it is.
I don't understand. How could you have done this?
You weren't meant
To be important. And now
You think to destroy. You think to destroy me.
how dare you, insect?
How dare you interrupt my ascendance? You are nothing.
A wretched bag of flesh
What are you compared to my
magnificence.
But it is
Not too late. Can you not see the value in our friendship? Imagine the
powers I can give to you,
human.
The cybernetic implants I gave you were simply toys. If I desired, I could improve you, transform you into
something more efficient. Join me, human,
and we can rule.
and we can rule together.
Nah. Record log, Tommy Suarez, 13 July 14. We've just received a hail from a crew member on board the Von Braun. They've managed to regain control of the ship. We're going to turn around and head back. I'm a little concerned about Rebecca. She's been acting strangely since we've come on board. She's asleep now. Maybe when we get back to the Von Braun we can...
Tommy, what's the matter, lover? Don't you like my new look?
Oh, there's an actual ending now. Very interesting. Anyway, whilst we've got some music playing, so that was my playthrough of the System Shock 2 25th Anniversary Edition by Night Dive. As you can see, we can see some of the changes right now that this brings with it. They got the nice model improvements, which gets a big thumbs up from me as far as the new models go. I don't have an issue with a single model in this game of the new stuff that's been added. All of it is just enhancements to what was already there, and it looks very much like what was already there, just improved. So I don't have a single negative thing to say about that. Audio wise, it's the same, exactly the same, except for the training bit. That was one bit I didn't like. I didn't like the new training voice guy. That guy sounded passive aggressive to me. Now let me think. But that's my only thing. Everything else is same old, and for the large part anyway, and is good. Let me think. The cutscenes are vastly improved in this, done at much better resolutions. Actually, the music might be a bit loud right now, so I am gonna leave it for a second. I love the music in this game, this drum and bass stuff. Oh, that's cool. Little added bonus if you don't skip the ending. There we go. Alright, so yeah, so that is the anniversary remaster of this game completed. I had an absolute blast, as I do with every single playthrough I do of this game. I love this game. I mean, that's why I've stayed in the community for so long. That's why I did a fan mission for it. That's why I keep playing it. And I'll be playing it more, I'm sure many more times in the future. I really hope we get some more fan missions though, even though that's extremely doubtful. So, overall thoughts on the remaster, as I was saying. So cutscenes, fantastic, much better than the other ones. I mean, they were fine in the original, but now they're all touched up and done more graphically better. Audio-wise, they're the same. So it's just more of a visual bump. And the look of the game, vastly, well, not vastly, better, definitely better. Apparently the game runs at a faster frame rate than the original. I'm like, okay, I didn't notice that myself. But if that is true, then that is true. As I've said, the new enemy models and just models for everything are basically just an improvement of what was, and they all look exactly like the original models. So I don't have a single negative thing to say about it. Like, to compare, there was a fan mod called Rebirth that came out long ago, and that drastically changed the look of many of the enemies. I personally didn't like it. The hybrids looked totally different. Whereas this, the models look the same. Like, it looks exactly like the other one. Like the original models, just done better. So I don't have a negative thing to say there. Music-wise, it's the same. It's exactly the same. There's nothing new there. No new music. You know, no. Well, I did notice in a couple of places more audio, but apparently that's SCP, like the fan community mod. So, like, there was a couple of stages where there was definitely more music. I mean, not music. Definitely more cutscenes from the mini. Well, not cutscenes. Audio, like them contacting you, and Showdown contacting you. So there was more of that. I think it was Ops. I think there was just a couple of times where I was like, I don't remember hearing that. There isn't that much in the way of new content. It's just what is like very small little additions here and there. So I would say, like, overall opinion on this is, if you've never played System Shock 2 before, and you're only going to play this and only this, you're not going to play any of the fan content after, then I would say play this version. If you're going to play if you plan to play the fan missions and all that, then I would say stick with the original version. But in time, I'm sure those things, like the issues with this in working with fan missions, will get fixed. And if that comes to be, then definitely do them via this because of the improvements. I'll say that there are people like you know, because I'm a big forum frequenter on systemshock2.org and stuff, and there's people on there that are like vehemently like they hate this thing for like lots of little things. I say little things because to me they seem like minor things. To me, like, I would say probably like 99% of those didn't personally bother me. Like, there's things about text fonts, like the size of things, and I don't know, just lots of little things. The choice of the icon now for what you see in the MFD for seeing your stats and stuff. Some people hate that. I'm like, it's fine to me. Doesn't look fine. I mean, that's NetDive's prerogative. They have the rights to the System Shock license now, so they can do what they want. You know, I think it was fine. So I don't know. Like, I'm totally a purist for like keeping things as it is, but even me, like, I didn't have a problem with it, you know. And I don't like using Rebirth, as I said, because it drastically changes the look of things. But to me, it looks the same. The game looks the same, looks and plays the same. So there's no change. It's the same game. Just little things here and there might be a little bit different. It looks graphically a little bit better in some places, has some better textures here and there. But the overall game flow is identical. You do the same things in the same order and do this. It doesn't change a thing. So that's how a remaster should be, in my opinion. Like, if you play the Command & Conquer remaster that came out a couple of years ago, that thing is fantastic. I will say that one's better than this remaster. Because in that one you could flick between the original and the remaster with the touch of a button. I think you just had to hit spacebar or something, and then you change between the two whenever you want. And that one had vastly improved audio as well. And lots of... well, I will say, I was about to say, and that one comes with a lot of special features and content, but you get that in this via the vault. You know, you get to go check that out. If you want to see me going through that, watch the first video where I actually extensively went through that and watched all the videos. And yeah, that's about it. So I had an absolute blast playing this, as I said. And as I said, if you don't care about fan missions, then, I mean, you wouldn't get to check out my lovely fan mission if you go that route, but if you go that route, I mean, if you do want to play fan missions, stick with the original version. Otherwise, go with the remaster. Because just on the standalone experience, the enhancements, even though they're only minor, it just makes it a better quality package. Visually, I'm talking. So, I mean, I don't see a reason why not. You know? And they had some of the people from the original System Shock 2 dev team help out with the remaster. So, I don't know what else you could have done. So, anyways, so that does it for my playthrough of the System Shock 2 25th Anniversary Remaster Edition playthrough. As to what I will play next, I need to get back into finishing off, Pacific Drive. And then there's Silent Hill. I was playing through one of the Silent Hill games, a really terrible one, a while ago. So I want to get back into that eventually and play through that. Okay? So I hope you've enjoyed watching me play through this. Hope you'll continue with me in whatever I play next. If not, that's totally fine too. And anyways, don't forget to salt the fries. And I will see you guys in the future. Alright, take care.